Hello, Ryari Fushimitsu here. Welcome to Let's Play Ape Escape 2, Part 17. So now we're heading back to that, what is it, the Snowball Mountain, that really icy, Arctic-y world, where it's gonna be all icy and frigid, yet somehow we could still magically survive because, well, we have our gadgets which somehow keep us warm enough to work outside in the ice. So, we're gonna find those monkeys that obviously hid themselves deep into the snow, which is pretty much how you hide in a big, icy, snowy level like this. It's filled with all sorts of hazards, and with all ice-related, snow-related hazards, we expect a snow-themed level, so of course it's gonna be filled with all kinds of hazards. Yet somehow those candle things seem to still be, this candle enemies just seem to be flying around, their flames don't seem to get extinguished at all from all the... It's probably really windy here too, I'd imagine. Well, it isn't really windy, but it very well could be. So right there, just as easy as that. We captured a monkey called Freedy. I wonder if that's a reference to Back to the Future or something. There was a character in Back to the Future called Freedy that wore like the Freedy glasses. But then again, those green pants monkeys also seem to wear something that looks like Freedy glasses as well too. So it's an easy monkey to capture. Everything's really easy in this game with the power punch. It really packs a powerful punch. And so there's some ice we can slip around. This is all coming like in a Crash Bandicoot game. Like Crash Bandicoot 2, you have to be careful to jump over the ice platforms or something like that. And I think, I'm not sure I mentioned this before, but Ape Escape 2 is the only game in the series that has this cool move where if you press R1 and R2 at the same time, you pretty much jump ahead forward. It's actually really good for speedrunning if you want to get very far in a really fast amount of time, but it doesn't really serve much of a use other than that one thing. It's completely gone in the next game, and it wasn't in the first game either, so it's just one thing that only exists in Ape Escape 2. There's a big Christmas tree here because we know how much we love Christmas time, right? We like to celebrate Christmas all year round, even when it's not Christmas time. I know a lot of people on Discord that like celebrating Christmas all year round, even when it's not Christmas time. I remember telling my mom about that. My mom's like, he listens to Christmas music all year round? Is he autistic? I find that to be really funny, actually. They do seem that someone must be autistic or something like that because they listen to Christmas music all year round. I mean, my grandma puts up Christmas decorations all year round. Someone at her church said that, oh, the spirit of Christmas is something that you live all year round. So now she thinks that means you put up Christmas stuff all year round, watch Christmas movies all year round, stuff like that. There's that enemy supposed to be a parody of They Might Be Giants, or a reference to They Might Be Giants. They Might Be Giants, I'm not sure if they ever recorded a Christmas album or not. There's Monkey Claus, obviously supposed to be like a Santa Claus monkey, obviously, as it's flying through on the sleigh, the magical sleigh, it's somehow able to fly. I always wondered if Santa's sleigh was able to fly in the first place. Sleighs don't fly, so how does he do it? Christmas magic? Christmas spirit? I think Christmas spirit's the only logical explanation for it. But is Christmas spirit really that powerful? Is it some sort of force that could be used like we really do have Christmas spirit that's that powerful? We could use it to solve all the world conflicts or things like that with Christmas spirit. It would be even more powerful than the power punch. Essentially, we could use Christmas spirit to destroy Spectre easy, but I don't think Christmas spirit exactly works like that. No wonder why fewer and fewer people are believing in Christmas in this day and age. I know at the same time, I also know a lot of people don't like Christmas as well, too. So now we pretty much have to go on this bunny thing, what do you call it, a sled thing, and go after some of those remaining monkeys on this sled track that we were on the first time around, that we weren't able to capture the first time around because the game just simply wouldn't let us. It would be better, I think, if this game had more levels and it didn't make us play for all of them again. I don't know which one of those is better, actually, or maybe they could have just put more levels in general, I don't know. I'm not an expert on how this game could have been better, because since when did I ever know anything about creating games or making games? I play games a lot, doesn't mean I know how to make them. I never once considered myself to be a game maker. I'm more a story writer, type like a book writer or comic writer, or and recently, in the last 5 years, I took up drawing art again, but that's just about it. I don't really, I haven't really, thought of stuff for video games, like design stuff for video games. I don't know. There probably are people who go to school for things like that go to school to learn stuff like that, but I've never done that. Eddie the Falcon, that's a weird name for a monkey, Eddie the Falcon. Is that supposed to be figurative or something? Falcon, punch, like that. Now, I wonder how I'm gonna get over there. The Skyflyer's not gonna let me get over there. My jet is still, or that ski thing is still stuck. Or I'll probably have to reset this part of the level by going through I'll probably have to go for maybe leave the area and go back to it. Maybe it'll reset it. It's zippy. Yeah, there's only one monkey left, and so ironically enough, it's actually close to the beginning of the level. We could find where the beginning of the level is by, We have to actually go up here. I have to zip across using this thing here, which isn't going to do because we're not in the jet thing. Zip us over there and then go for that door thing, and then, yeah, then it'll take us back to around where the beginning of the level is, but it'll be on me in the elevated mountain area where we couldn't get to at first. I don't know, I'm not the best. I'm not even sure if I'm the best at explaining stuff like this. You'll probably get killed if I gave them directions. That's why I don't do stuff like that for my job. I'd probably get fired faster and you could say terminated. I don't know. We have those penguin bowling pins that are still roaming around as well too. There's lone bowling pins that probably don't want to get pulled over by the big snow boulders. The music in this level is still really good overall. I think this level does have some of the best music in this game. This game actually does have a really good soundtrack. Sure, it's not as good as Ape Escape 1 and 3's soundtrack, but it still has some pretty good music in it. I think people say this game has bad music. They don't know what they're talking about. This is a pretty awesome game overall. People say this game sucks. Again, they don't know what they're talking about. Ape Escape 2 is an awesome game. Apparently this was the basis for an Ape Escape animated series, supposedly, that was supposedly made by Frederator, and they made a series based on Ape Escape 2. It's just called Ape Escape, but it says it's based on the PS2 game Ape Escape, and it seemed to star Jimmy, or whatever his name was. They call him Jimmy in the show. I don't know what that's supposed to be. He looks a lot like Hikaru, but they call him Jimmy for some reason from what I've seen in the show. I don't know why they do that. Maybe it's just some new character they made up for the show or something like that. I don't know, there was a monkey in this game named Jimmy. Maybe they saw that and thought, hey, that's a cool name for a main protagonist. Maybe we should just call him that. There was also a monkey in this game called Kai as well, too, and that sounds like a good name for a main protagonist as well, too. And then I bet there should be another monkey in this game called, I don't know, Spike, maybe? The Spike sounds like a good name for a protagonist, too, in an Ape Escape game. And so now we got all the monkeys out of that abysmal wreck of a stage. Let's go to the Lookout Valley. So we know all the best stuff happens in the Lookout Valley. We're gonna look out for monkeys. That actually would be a bad place to hide, actually, with the Lookout Valley. People are gonna look out for you or see you wherever you're walking around or stuff like that. That actually is a pretty bad place to hide, actually. Look at that, I already spotted something off the right at the beginning of the level. Thing could be broken if our power punch, or packs a powerful punch. So we could get up on here, we can fly. This is the first level in the game we're actually given the Sky Flyer, so we can fly through the level of ease, pretty much. There's that tomato bird. Whoever thought of merging a tomato with a bird? Maybe they made that in that genetics laboratory from Gremlins 2. How does it taste? Oh, that's the thing, the best part. I already got calls from chefs at all the airlines. So airline food is always top quality, best food. The best tomatoes you can get come on airplanes, right? And so there's a monkey off into this region right here. I think he's probably lodged in a rock or something like that, or he's probably buried inside a rock. Yep, that's what I figured. Inside of a rock. That power punch would be so powerful if it could break rocks. Living stone? Get it? He's living in stone? That's a fun. I never actually got that joke until now, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty funny pun of a name or pun of a joke or something like that. If you broke the rock with a power punch, it's that powerful. I bet this powerful thing could probably break through uranium. Maybe it could break through certain kinds of metals or things like that. You could smash down all kinds of crazy crap with this magic punch, with this power punch. You want to call it magic punch, because it was called in the original Ape Escape. And this weapon is completely absent in Ape Escape 3, which I guess by the time they made Ape Escape 3, they wanted to try something different. And the music in this level sounds like it's some kind of march almost, something that the band might march to or something like that. Or maybe like all sounds like a parade march almost. Well, but it sounds more subtle and more like, not as celebratory or something like that. That's like something you'd hear when you go, I don't know, maybe go camping maybe, or hiking out into these parts of hiking out into these, these parts of the, what do you call this? I have no idea where in the world this even is. This could literally be anywhere in the world. Some of the levels of this game are clearly set in certain parts of the world, but this level, I have no idea where in the world this is. It's most likely probably set, I don't know. Maybe this is set maybe where I live. I don't know. There's some places nearby me. Hey, we just captured a monkey named Lily. I'm pretty sure there already was a monkey in this game called Lily. I don't know if Lily escaped. Could there be more than one monkey in the game called Lily? More than one monkey of the same name? That, I don't know. But there's still one more monkey left, or at least one more, and we can just punch him out here too. I think that was the last. Yeah, there's the last one. Louis. Yeah, Louis or Louis, however you say that. Are you jealous of the Louis Armstrong for walking on the moon first? I don't know. So there, we captured all the monkeys there, and that's pretty much what we've done. We're actually going pretty fast, actually. This is Riari Fushimitsu, signing out.